Today I'll be reading to you a Bible verse from 2 Chronicles, chapter 24, verse 15 to 27. I hope you have a good day. Now Jehoiada was old and full of years, and he died at the age of 130. He was buried with the kings in the city of David, because of the good he had done in Israel for God and his temple. The wickedness of Joash. After the death of Jehoiada, the officials of Judah came and paid homage to the king, and he listened to them. They abandoned the temple of the Lord, the God of their ancestors, and worshipped Asherah poles and idols. Because of their guilt, God's anger came on Judah and Jerusalem. Although the Lord sent prophets to the people to bring them back to him, and though they testified against them, they would not listen. Then the Spirit of God came on Zechariah, son of Jehoiada, the priest. He stood before the people and said, "This is what God says. Why do you disobey the Lord's commands? You will not prosper, because you have forsaken the Lord. He has forsaken you." But they plotted against him, and by order of the king they stoned him to death in the courtyard of the Lord's temple. King Joash did not remember the kindness Zechariah's father Jehoiada had shown him, but killed his son, who said as he lay dying, "May the Lord see this and call you to account." At the turn of the year, the army of Aram marched against Joash. It invaded Judah and Jerusalem and killed all the leaders of the people. They sent all the plunder to their king in Damascus. Although the Aramean army had come with only a few men, the Lord delivered into their hands a much larger army. Because Judah had forsaken the Lord, the God of their ancestors, judgment was executed on Joash. When the Arameans withdrew, they left Joash severely wounded. His officials conspired against him for murdering the son of Jehoiada the priest, and they killed him in his bed. So he died and was buried in the city of David, but not in the tombs of the kings. Those who conspired against him were Zabad, son of Shimeath, an Ammonite woman, and Jehozabad, son of Shimrith, a Moabite woman. The account of his sons, the many prophecies about him, and the record of the restoration of the temple of God are written in the annotations on the book of the kings, and Amaziah, his son, succeeded him as king. As you can see here from this story, that Jehoiada, the high priest, helped Joash to restore, to bring in the temple, the money that was required, that was found in the law of Moses. But other than that, he has done good things that for Israel, for God, and for the temple of God. Yet, even though under the guidance of Jehoiada, this King Joash, still had major flaws himself. Had hidden wickedness within him that unleashed as Jehoiada died. And though he had a chance to repent from his sins, still he did not listen. Even after all the people that God has sent to him, and the nation and the city of Judah and Jerusalem, he still didn't listen, which is why it is a reminder to us all to not only depend on guidance from our leaders, and which isn't a bad thing, of course, for our preachers, our elders, and leaders in the church. We do need their guidance, but we also need God's guidance and also a deep relationship with God, not depending on people around you as your sole source of knowledge, wisdom, comfort, and love. But we must firstly depend on God as our ultimate love, comfort, peace, source of wisdom, knowledge, strength, and so much more. I pray that this story may bless you all today, and I hope you have a good week. Thank you.